The first step in paying monthly commissions is to reconcile each of your carrier's commission statements. To do this, all statements must be available in EZLynx. As stated in the previous step, for any carrier statements that are not downloaded, manually entry in EZLynx is required to pay commissions for policies written with those companies. If a carrier statement is not in EZLynx, or for that carrier is not available as a CSV file, then you will need to manually enter that statement into EZLynx. If it is available as a CSV file from that carrier, then you can import it using this import button right here. To manually enter a commission statement, then you'll need to enter into the commission statements section. If you're not already in here, then you will simply click on or hover over the policy management icon here on the taskbar on the side, and you'll see these two subsections. Go to under commissions, click on statements, and it'll bring you into the statements here. Then you'll simply click on the button new up here in the top right hand corner. Once you're there, you'll select the carrier. This is in my test environment, so I'm limited on the data that I have. You'll enter the statement number. Typically you'll have a statement number that will actually be listed on the statement itself. If you can't find one, then you can make this something that just means something to you. For instance, let's say that this really is farmers. You could say something like farmers. We're going to do September 2023. Something like that that means something to you. And then of course the date. You know, if that carrier does statements that end on the month end, then you can pick that month end. You can enter the premium. This is not a required field. Let's just say that it's $10,000. And then let's say that the commission is $1,500. You can use this comment section if you like, but it's not necessary. This is just strictly up to you. But you will notice, you know, these different ones, carrier, statement number, statement date, and commission are all required fields. Premium and comments are not required fields. Then you click on add. Now, if you happen to make a mistake here, you will be able to go back and correct this. So click on add, and then it's going to bring you into the screen where you can start entering in the commission statements for the different carrier, you know, for the different clients that you have with those carriers. Now, either you can do it through one of two different ways. Either you can enter in the policy number or you can enter in the client name. Policy number is going to get you there quicker if you have that, you know, if there's a way that you can copy and paste it or just type it in, but it should start automatically typing that information in for you as you go and filling it. Let me show you. So we have a policy with Mice and Men Farms, and they have a policy number that is 12345. I know I got really original with that, right? But you see here that it'll start to pull up these different policies based off of that information. And then you can basically just say, okay, well, I know that it's this client here, so I'll click that, and then it's going to pull up these different pieces, you know, different sections of the policy, basically different endorsements or, you know, series of events that have happened inside of this policy, and you just simply select the correct one. Typically, it will probably be this top one, but just, you know, make sure that you verify that this is the right one. Obviously, if it's a negative amount, it's not going to be a renewal. It would be like either an endorsement or a cancellation. And if it's positive, obviously, it's not going to be a cancellation or a negative amount invoice. So you simply click on this, and then from here, you'll select the transaction date. Typically, you'll find that on the statement. Let's go forward, and let's just assume that it was on September 1st. Then you'll basically just enter in the amounts. It's going to automatically fill these amounts that it pulls from the policy, but this data may not be correct, so be aware of that. And let's just say that on this invoice, it's only this one transaction. Remember I said it was 10,000 and 1,500 in commission. So let's just say that that's the only transaction that's on this invoice. You'll see up here at the top that it says commission, and then it shows you the total amount of the statement, and then right here it shows you the total unmatched commissions. This is a check for you. Once you come through here and you click on add, it's going to count that against it. you notice that while you're entering it, it's also applying your rules that you've created, so that the commission splits are going to where they need to go. So you simply click on Add, and then notice now here it says unearned commission is 0. That lets you know that everything has been reconciled.